Hello there, Stevos, and welcome along to this brand new YouTube video here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. Today we are talking about the Marvel TV series Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which started streaming not long after the end of WandaVision. Now, the thing is, and I am admittedly here going to compare Falcon and the Winter Soldier to WandaVision. I know both shows are different in their own unique way. You know, obviously, WandaVision was a show where it was a lot of it was a mystery. You know, we didn't know a lot about WandaVision, and obviously every week we were left wanting more. You know, we really were. We were really guessing, what could this mean? What could that mean? Falcon and the Winter Soldier took a totally different turn. I mean, for me personally, it wasn't really a show where each week I wanted more from it, admittedly. Now, that could either be a unpopular opinion with some of the Marvel geeks out there potentially watching this video right now, or it might just be a popular opinion because not a lot of people might have been like, well, yeah, I can kind of see your point. You know, but yeah, so, I mean, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it was good. I mean, you know, Marvel and Disney really went out with their budget. You know, they really went out of their way with their budget with all the episodes. Obviously, there was a lot of action sequences, a lot of fight sequences in this show, which really was good, and it did make the show stand out. And yeah, there was also a lot of explosions as well. You know, I would probably say more so towards the end of the series. I mean, the beginning of the series, yeah, there was fighting sequences and action sequences and stuff in the beginning of the series, which was really, really good. But I would personally say that the fighting was more hyped at the end of the series, more so at the last episode, and I think the episode went out with a bang. So obviously the series kind of centered around Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which obviously is Bucky Barnes as the Winter Soldier and Sam Wilson as Falcon. Now, obviously, you know, we start off the series around about 6 months after the events of Avengers Endgame. So obviously, if we cast our minds back to the end of Avengers Endgame, we see an old Steve Rogers, aka the former Captain America. He passes the shield, the Captain America shield, on to Sam Wilson, aka the Falcon. And he kind of wants him to take over as Captain America. Now, at the beginning of the series, we see that he's very hesitant, that he doesn't want to take up the role. And obviously, he puts it all away in storage. It then later transpires that we then see a brand new Captain America revealed. And I think it's around about the end of the first episode. So straight away, we're in that zone. We find out who the new Captain America is. Very unpopular character too throughout the series, as we find out, because it's none other than John Walker. Now, John Walker isn't someone that's very popular. I can tell that with the fans who've watched the series. He wasn't a very popular character. He was very, very hated as Captain America. Now, if you look at the comics, he is a very hated character anyway. He is very evil. He's kind of a villain in his own right. You know, so he was never going to be Captain America in the first place. So, obviously, for him to become Captain America, that was understandable in the series. And obviously, it was all about the super soldier serum as well, and taking it and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, to be honest, there was a very dark scene, more so around about the kind of the penultimate episode, where we see Captain America, aka John Walker, kill someone with the shield, and we just see that awful shot at the end where he's there standing over the body with blood on his shield, and it's so dark. You know, I never thought that Marvel would take a very dark turn like that, but then in a way we have seen some dark scenes in WandaVision as well. Obviously we've seen, like, you know, Vision and Quicksilver, you know, like, alive, but their bodies are dead, are cold, stone dead. You know, I mean, those were very dark scenes in WandaVision. So yeah, obviously it's nice to know that Marvel are keeping up with some of these dark scenes. So obviously, you know, it's really, really good that we've had these roughly around about 45-minute to hour episodes of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, because I think at the same time, if this was a movie, we wouldn't have got a better understanding of who Falcon is or who the Winter Soldier is, you know. But we've kind of had a really good breakdown of the characters and who they are, you know, and we've got to know them a lot better, which is really, really good. I think, you know, kind of prolonging that character profile, the character build-up in this show was a good thing, you know. Now, obviously, I'm going to spoil the end of the series, because obviously this show has been out now for quite some considerable time now. So obviously this series is out there on Disney Plus, and obviously a lot of Marvel fans out there have by now watched it. So they'll know that by the end of the series, John Walker loses the right of being Captain America, and he then becomes the US agent. Now, in my thoughts here, I think the US agent is used in either the Dark Avengers or the Thunderbolts. Now, I don't know whether or not Marvel are building something up here or not. I think they are. Personally, I do think that they are. They're building something up here. They're building the Thunderbolts or something, which is quite a good thing. I do think it is a good thing that they're building it up. You know, and it's something that maybe might get hyped about maybe in Phase 5 or Phase 6 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, if we get to that point. But, I mean, to be honest, it is, obviously we do then see Sam Wilson taking the reins as Captain America. We see him in a new suit, a completely new suit, including, so he does keep his Falcon wings, but he does become the new Captain America. Which is really, really good. You know, he's finally accepted that he is right to become the new Captain America, and so he should take up the reins as Captain America, which is really, really good. And obviously, straight after this series aired on Disney Plus, it was not long afterwards that it was announced that a Captain America 4 was in development at Marvel Studios, and obviously that does mean that Anthony Mackie's character, who's formerly known as Falcon but now known as Captain America, will play Captain America in this movie. He could also appear in Black Panther Wakanda Forever as well, which is the sequel to Black Panther, because he does have some connections, as we did find out in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He did have some connections to Wakanda, which is also a fantastic thing. So it kind of opens up that kind of area as well. Now, I must say that Zemo has got to be my favourite character in that show. He was absolutely funny. He really, really was funny. You know, he kind of had an obsession or an addiction over Turkish delight. He loved that. You know, I loved it when they had that fight scene in the penultimate episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and he was just there drinking his little shots, and then he just left the room. That was funny. And of course, the favourite bit, which has been turned into a GIF on social media, is Zemo dancing. You know, I absolutely loved that scene. You know, and it got to the point where Marvel then decided to release a 1 hour Zemo cut of him just dancing on the dance floor. It is out there on YouTube if you want to give it a watch. It's hilariously funny. Anyway, so there we go. Now, over Falcon and the Winter Soldier and WandaVision, what do I prefer? I'm going to say WandaVision, because WandaVision left me wanting more each week. You know, Falcon the Winter Soldier was good in some places, of course it was. You know, the character profile build-up, and obviously, you know, some of the explosive and fights scenes that we got to see as well. A lot of the action we got to see on screen. But with WandaVision, it was a case of, you had to guess. It was kind of a, what's going to happen next, you know? With Falcon the Winter Soldier, what happens next was kind of resolved within, like, you know, within the first few minutes and stuff like that, you know, of like the episode and stuff like that. So that's why I would definitely prefer WandaVision over Falcon the Winter Soldier. Not that I'm saying that Falcon the Winter Soldier is a bad series, because it still was a good series, you know, it ended on a very good note and stuff like that. And it does make me wonder whether or not between now and Captain America 4, whether we're going to get another series of Falcon the Winter Soldier, except it could be called Captain America and the Winter Soldier, as the title suggested, towards the end of the series, in the last closing moments. So it does kind of make me wonder whether or not we are going to get another series or not. I would be open for there to be another series, and I would be quite happy to watch a second series. But yeah, we will wait and see. We will wait and see. But in terms of rating, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. You know, because it's not really a show that I would proactively hype about so much like I did with WandaVision. And yeah, I mean, to be honest, if there was more what's going to happen next, and if it really left me on tenterhooks wanting more each week, then yeah, I would definitely give it a much higher rating for sure. But let me know in the comment section down below if you've watched Falcon the Winter Soldier now that all the episodes are available to watch right now on Disney+. If so, let me know in the comment section down below what your thoughts are on the series. And if you have enjoyed this video, please give that thumbs up button a like, and don't forget as well, if you are new around here, feel free to hit the subscribe button to become a Stevo today. That's all from me, but I will see you guys in my next YouTube video. See you laters.